I want all remaining files secured and marked for Tentron clearance only. Commander Shepard, thank you for coming.
Did you find something?
The Council has ordered a full review into Donald Udina's activities. We're still piecing together his coup attempt. But that isn't why I asked you here. The situation is growing urgent for my people. We're aware your crucible is still missing a key component.
The catalyst? Do you know something?
Not exactly, but there is a artifact on our homeworld, Thessia, known only to highest levels of my government.
What is it?
With any luck, it's a means to help you locate the catalyst. The artifact is kept in a temple located at these coordinates. I've ordered a scientific team to meet you there.
If this artifact is so important, why keep it hidden?
Every species in the Citadel has its secrets, Commander. But this one, in the wrong hands, would upset the balance of galactic power.
The Reapers are doing that right now.
Which is why I'm bringing this to you.
I appreciate the help.
It's you who will be helping us. The matriarchs are growing desperate. For the first time in our history, Thessia is vulnerable. For all our intellect, we're outmatched by Reaper firepower.
I'll do what I can.
Whether you know it or not, you've become the sole ray of hope in a very dark night. Goddess be with you.
Well, better late than never, I guess. Which means that next we have to go to Thessia. The Asari, growing desperate as the Reapers attack their systems, have revealed an artifact that may hold the key to finding the catalyst. Meet a scientific team at a temple on Thessia and investigate the artifact for clues. Which means we're going to see yet another homeworld. After Earth, Tuchanka, Surkesh, Ranok, we now get Thessia.
One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24, emergency civilian housing.
Oh, what the hell? That is totally the wrong dock.
Spectre status, one moment, please.
Not paying attention, I guess.
Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
You're sure of what you saw?
Yes, Sergeant.
Heard from your brother since then?
No, Sergeant.
All right, Talavi. I'll see if I can get you fighting Reapers instead of Cerberus.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. You won't thank me so much when you're eye-deep in husks.
That's a fair point, I guess. I think that will show up on the Spectre terminal, but we'll check that next time. We visit the Citadel. Have to go there once more before the end of the game. If only to deliver the 2 items that we have not yet delivered. And to make sure we finish all of the conversations. I think we got most of it, but not all of it yet. And that's why I didn't scan the Athena Nebula yet. Because we're going there now. And there it is, Thessia, the Asari homeworld. The Asari homeworld has been called the crown jewel of the galaxy, the apex of democracy, and the beating heart of galactic love. Its republics have a remarkably low incidence of war, disease, violent crime, or famine, riding a stable economy backed by wealthy colonies in Thessia's vast Element Zero reserves. Traces of Ezo in the water and soil are so common that most life on Thessia has adapted to its presence. Thessia's fortunes have been upended by the Reaper assault. The communications infrastructure that forms the backbone of the society's e-democracies has been eliminated. Millions are without power, water, or food, a move to coerce the Asari into widespread surrender. This is a necessary part of the Reaper strategy, since husks alone have difficulty disarming or capturing a population full of biotics. Okay, it seems that the Reapers have finally made it here.
This is under heavy Reaper attack. There's activity across most of the planet.
What about the temple? Can you raise the scientists?
Negative. All channels are scrambled across the spectrum. The mission's looking really dicey.
This is too important. It's now or never.
Shepard, that's my home down there. I have to go.
Then get to the shuttle and let's do this.
Indeed, Liara is a required squad mate for this mission. And even if she wasn't, I probably would still have taken her. Since it just makes sense to take her to Thessia. And the second squad mate, although a lot of them have interesting dialogue, like on most missions, there really is only one choice for me in the Let's Play, which is Javik. You have to take him there at least once if you're playing this game. And for the purposes of the Let's Play, I of course want to show what he has to say. I don't think we have much to do in terms of weapons. That makes no sense. But I guess maybe the... No, I can't use those at the same time. I thought maybe the high velocity barrel would be a nice combination with the high caliber barrel, but apparently those are not possible at the same time. We'll use the heatsink. Seven points, meaning I can finish up Sabotage. Sabotage! Choose either Berserk, Hacked Synthetics, fighting on your side, move faster, and do 100% more damage. Or Tech Vulnerability, increase all tech power damage done to the target by 100% for 10 seconds. That sounds like it is more widely applicable, so let's go for that one. Six points for Liara. Let's see, on her passive we can get a squad bonus or singularity recharge, and on warp we can get increased damage to armor and barriers, or increased recharge speed. So let's go with this. Armor and barriers is a very useful thing to have against Reaper enemies. Javik has 3 points, which I could put into pool, but I don't think I will. I don't think I've ever been this high level at this point in the game. Let's see if I can make it to 60. It would be the first time.
Liara, do you have anything more on this artifact?
These coordinates the counselor gave you are for the Temple of Athame. My mother took me there once. It's several thousand years old. And for some reason, it has classified government funding.
Sounds like we're on the right trail.
What if we're too late? My people are dying down there.
Your empathy is a weakness. You must numb yourself to loss.
Benezia took you to this temple?
I was just a child. I thought it was a history lesson, but now, maybe there was more to it.
What do you mean?
I went digging through her old files. She had heavily encrypted records on this place, some dating back centuries. I still can't crack most of them. Whatever's going on, it's well hidden.
I've studied your old mission reports. Your mother was indoctrinated.
Yes, we had to kill her.
Yet it did not stop you from fighting. As I said, steel yourself. Many more lives will be lost.
We can't ignore that people are dying. The Reapers may not have mercy, but we do.
It is their indifference that gives them power.
Then let's show them there's another way.
This can't be happening. My home.
There's no time to mourn. We're exposed up here.
Let's get down.
Indeed, we must. And I'm guessing Thessia probably has seen better days. Wait, is that a newspaper flying by or something? I don't know. It's a shame, because it's probably quite a beautiful planet. Some point in the past. One of these people is probably the person we need to talk to. Let's look around a little bit first.
Shepard! Lieutenant, Outpost Tychus is running out of ammunition.
We all are. Tell them to make every shot count.
Eastern Perimeter reports they've been breached.
Where are the reinforcements?
This is Task Force Pandora, requesting reinforcements at Quad 091. Situation urgent.
Doesn't sound like things are going well. And there's an Umbra visor lying here, as well as a lot
I can't
of
feel
corpses
anything in my legs.
by the looks of things.
What about now?
It's numb from my waist down. What if I'm paralyzed?
That's not going to happen.
You saw what happened to Aileen and Cilia. I can't end up like that.
You won't. Now I need you to take a breath and relax. Tell me when you feel something.
I can't. There's nothing.
What about now?
Same. Numb, like my leg isn't even there.
Well, at least she's still alive. More than we can say about most of the other people here. And it doesn't look like I can go down there. Invisible wall. Blocking my way. Anything else? Supplies. Oh yes, let's steal from these people. I'm sure they won't need those supplies. And that looks to be it. So let's talk to Lieutenant Curran.
Commander, we heard... The barrier's been breached! Commander, we'll talk later! Get on that gun up there and do some damage!
Somebody better get on that gun!
Okay, it's another turret fight.
Enemy targets on the bridge!
And let's deal with the barrier generator first. Make it a little bit easier. Oh. They were a lot closer than I thought. It's kind of annoying when they emerge so close to the barrier that we have to protect.
Keep firing!
A bit too close for the turret to be actually effective. Roots are easier to hit. Oh. They keep coming from there without me noticing.
I want that gunship prepped and in the air! Plug that hole! We're on it! Someone get me a location on our snipers!
Yes, ma'am.
Commander, I'm Lieutenant Curran. We've been told to expect you. My orders are to hold this grid at all costs. Shore up the barrier! But our perimeter's collapsing, and I'm getting my people out of here.
This is important. We need your help.
Well, unless you can give me a good reason to stay, we're not dying for a field of rubble.
What exactly were you told about me?
Nothing but your name. Mission details were classified, which just means we'll die without knowing why.
I know what that's like, but you have to trust the chain of command.
We're not even sure the chain still exists. So what are we doing here?
We're after a relic inside the temple. It's important.
That's what this is all about? One of our outposts has been trying to reach the scientists over there, but we lost contact. Get that gunship moving! Now! I'm sorry, Commander. If your relic has lasted this long, it can wait a little longer. I've lost enough people today. I'm pulling the rest of them out.
No! I sense you're the lineage of a leader. A warrior's skill and cunning. They are strong in your genes. But you've grown tired of war. You're exhausted by defeat, and now you worry you don't have the courage left to go on.
By the goddess, are you...
Find your resolve. This war can end if you do.
We're building a Prothean superweapon. It'll win this war.
I believe it. This is Lieutenant Curran. Hold your positions. I want a path carved to the temple. Outpost Tychus, we've got people coming your way. Let's make sure the galaxy knows the war was won on Thessia! Make it count.
I was here years ago. To see the city burning like this is...
It can be rebuilt. Just worry about the next 20 meters.
I would have loved to see this place in a better condition. Looks like it was quite beautiful.
Watch it!
This has to end!
Draw strength from your anger. It will keep you alive.
Remember that, because here they come.
We got incoming.
Staggered approach! Try to use cover! Push him back!
That was the last one.
Then move! Get off the bridge!
Okay. Now I have a feeling that wasn't the last resistance we're gonna face on this planet. Well, now Liara knows how we felt on Earth, I suppose.
On that building! We've got fire support!
Not for long.
No! Den them!
Keep your focus, Liara!
Don't think...
Scatter and take cover! Watch the edges! Don't let them get around us!
More and more. A little bit closer would be easier, I suppose. Oh, there's 4 pods.
What's the perimeter?
Those are, however, not exactly... Wait. Is there a... Oh, it's just a med kit.
just won't stop.
And you've only just realized that? There are quite a few of them, it seems. And then, that is somewhat to be expected. Another medkit here. Make sure I don't miss anything. Before I move on. Wait, a Hydra missile launcher. Let's take it with me. Sure if there's anything.
That door ahead looks like our way out of this mess.
Looks like we've good timing.
Another mutated Asari!
All right. Let's get moving before more of them come back.
That sounds like a plan. However... Oh, looks like I already got that.
There's a ramp here, Shepard. Might be our way through.
Okay, let's just move forward. Banshee's not much of an issue when they've got heavy weapons lying nearby.
I still can't face those things. My own people.
When we fought the Reapers, they turned our own children against us.
I can't imagine that.
They assumed we would hesitate to kill them.
Did you?
What answer would you prefer?
None. Let's stop talking about this.
That sounds like a good idea to me.
Change their minds when the Reapers arrived.
Let's hope it doesn't notice us. Although that seems to be somewhat unlikely.
They're Asari. We might be able to reach them.
The Reaper is moving on. One less we get to kill.
Yeah, well, I'm not that unhappy about it moving on, to be honest.
No sign of him yet.
What's your situation?
Enemy forces have tripled in strength. I'm cut off from outpost Tychus.
But you must maintain position. Shepard will be there.
Understood. I'll do what I can.
There is a sniper rifle concentration module here.
Watch your head!
And a medkit.
How long can you hold out?
And an M98 Widow, which would be nice, except that we already got the Black Widow, so...
Now that you're here, as long as it takes. Can you really win this war?
We get to that temple and the Reapers are history.
We hope.
They're and let's do some damage!
Get rid of that damn barrier generator.
Nice job! You hit one!
She's very observant.
Nice job! Go into cover! That's the last of them. Get moving, Commander.
Toward the Reaper! It's a way out of here!
You have an interesting concept of escape.
No choice!
Not looking the other way, assuming it has eyes on the front. I think I missed a mod somewhere before here, but
Outpost Titan
I'll
isn't
survive.
far from here. I can cover you. Go!
towards the Reaper. Indeed. Not exactly a place we want to go, but it seems there is no other way.
This nightmare never ends.
The hell it won't. We get to this artifact and we can all wake up.
50,000 years later.
There goes the Asari neighborhood.
This can't be the last I see of Thessia.
Watch it!
We're trying to reach Outpost Tychus.
You're looking at it.
What about the rest of your squad?
They're all dead. We tried punching through to the scientists, but I'm all that's left.
What about reinforcements?
We had gunships flying support, but things got too hot with that Reaper. They can't chance it.
I know it's rough, but I don't see another way in without their help.
Have I told you how much I hate this war? Talon Swarm, this is Outpost Tychus. Is there anybody left on this frequency? We are in need of immediate air support. Commander Shepard is here.
Copy, this is Talon 1. I'm on the way. Talon 5 inbound. Ground targets confirmed. Weapons are hot. Light 'em up. Talon 1, watch the jamming! Target acquired. I'm hit! The stabilizer blew out! This is Talon 5. Whatever you're gonna do, you better do it now.
Go, Commander! I'll cover you from here.
Commander Shepard, I've got your back.
Isn't there another Hydra here somewhere? I thought there is. Just don't know where. I hope there is, because this looks bad.
Let's get you into that tunnel.
It's not as if I can leisurely look for it or anything.
Missiles are hot. Missiles away. Never thought I'd see a Prothean in action. Looks like he knows what he's doing. Firing another salvo.
Keep it up, Talon 5!
That's it with the missiles. Switching to the gun.
Next time we go to war, maybe the Alliance can spring for air support.
There's never time for air support. Don't you remember the multiplayer?
Move! Now's our chance!
I don't know where that Hydra is, but There is an assault rifle extended barrel.
Watch out, more hostiles ahead.
Commander, more of the dead are attacking.
Bogey incoming. Hang tight while I shake him.
This is getting tense. Somewhat.
I'm on it.
Do people stop dying? Oh, this is fun
We
too.
need that pilot back.
Keep your head down and give him everything you've got.
Where's the barrier engine that's recharging this guy? It is annoying me.
Five, back in position. Let's punch a hole.
There she is.
You're almost there, Commander. Keep it up.
Yeah, drop the engine. Okay. This is getting crazy.
I'm in trouble. My shields just took damage.
Oh shit.
5 going down. Repeat. Talon. Ah!
So much sacrifice. We have to make it worth something.
Oh, that could have gone better. I think we've found what we're looking for. And also an SMG heatsink.
Looks like we're in the clear. Let's get inside.
It appears the temple has been barricaded.
That it does.
Let me take a look. It's military-grade encryption. I think I can override it.
Do religion and military always mix among Asari?
No, this is unusual. Especially since few still follow the Athame doctrine.
Okay. Well, we've got a way in.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Something is wrong. Your scientists should be here.
Take a look around. Maybe one of these artifacts is what we're looking for.
Let's see.
What's this?
The goddess Athame's shield. Legends say she used it to protect Thessia when the heavens grew angry. Our ancestors were probably misinterpreting a meteor shower.
It was an asteroid strike. We deflected it.
You mean the Protheans? But that would imply Athame.
Is not what you believe her to be.
Just keep looking.
And this is why you want to take Javik here at least once. He has some interesting insights.
Could this be the artifact?
I don't think so. It's the goddess Athame's sword. Myths say she wielded it against the jealous gods who threatened our ancestors.
They were a race called the Ouroboros. Thessia had vast resources. We protected you from them.
Are you actually suggesting that the Protheans intervened in our past?
It's more than a suggestion. I find it strange your scientists would abandon their own planet.
They wouldn't.
How about this?
A page from one of our earliest religious texts, the Athame Codex. Doesn't look promising. It describes how Athame taught our ancestors mathematics.
Before that, you could only count as high as your toes. We took pity.
Okay, sounds like the Protheans had quite a lot of influence on the Asari.
Doesn't look useful. That's Janiri, Athame's guide who brought enlightenment to Thessia long ago.
And you don't see the resemblance? He was no servant of an imaginary goddess. He was Prothean.
Does look like a Prothean. Would have expected Liara to notice that.
What do you know about this?
A fragment from the Codex. It's not what we need. It describes how Athame's guide Janiri gave my people seeds. He taught them the seasons so they could grow crops.
We didn't want you to starve.
I think we found the scientists.
I'm guessing these are the scientists.
That does not bode well. Who would have attacked them?
Could this be the artifact?
I don't think so. That's a sculpture of Lucen, one of Athame's servants who walked among my ancestors, bestowing knowledge.
He was no servant of an imaginary goddess. He was Prothean.
Just like the other guy?
What about this one?
Another page from the Codex. I doubt this is it. It describes Lucen, Athame's guide who taught our ancestors about the stars.
Your species was deemed to have potential. Pity you didn't live up to it. I believe we are missing something.
But what?
Another page from the Codex. Not very useful. It talks about Athame's guide granting us the gift of biotics as a reward for worshipping her.
That gift involved years of genetic research.
This is almost too much to take.
We aren't making any progress. I think we should examine those scientists.
What are we looking at here?
A primitive rendition of the goddess Athame. She's speaking to her ancient Asari followers. I don't think this is the artifact.
Another one of your myths that somehow looks Prothean.
What you're implying, it's staggering.
We were here in the beginning, watching you grow. Athame was us.
Makes you wonder if they ever did that on Earth. We knew they were on Mars, but...
It's the goddess Athame again.
You can still believe that, but it won't change the truth.
Just a statue left.
Their throats.
What happened to them?
They've been slit. The Reapers didn't do this. We're going to have to figure this out on our own.
Who's that supposed to be?
It's Athame. Her image became more like ours over time.
You mean your ancestors tried to hide the truth?
I'm still not willing to believe any of that's real.
Then why does Athame speak Prothean?
What do you mean?
There is something here. I can sense it.
In this temple? I admit it is strange this place has been so well preserved. Though Athame does have great historical significance, we once believed our gods were separate from the world, looking down on us. There is a universal energy.
There's a Prothean beacon here.
What? You're sure?
It's not something you forget.
But why hide it?
The answer is obvious. Power and influence. Your people are holding the knowledge of my race for their own gain.
That can't be. I can't believe my people would keep this a secret.
A beacon like this could explain why Asari are so advanced.
This temple is thousands of years old. Time enough to make serious progress.
That doesn't make it true.
You can't keep denying reality, Asari. Even a small amount of data would give your species an edge. Or are you insulted that your government didn't involve you?
The Mars ruins are where humanity got Mass Effect technology.
And we learned of it from the ruins of the Inusanum, the race that came before us. It was our secret for centuries.
Well, if it is true, the Asari should have shared this knowledge. We might not have been in this mess if they had.
You don't know that, Shepard. We don't know what's going on here.
I know we don't have much time to find out.
The few records I can access talk about tapping into Prothean data streams, reconstructing matrices, none of which I see here.
I do. The activation process has begun.
By the goddess. Literally.
Look around. There must be more of these connections.